Hello everyone, this is Edge introducing CryptoGladiator on behalf of Neo News today. For those of you who don't know, CryptoGladiator is one of the first functional blockchain games that you can actually play right now, and it was created by members of the China-based Neo development community NewEconoLabs. Today we'll be showing you how to get started and also exploring different parts of the game. So the first thing you're going to need to do is register a Blackout wallet. This is NewEconoLabs' new game platform. After doing so, you'll have a receiving address. This is just a normal Neo address that you can send your gas to. Once you've got some gas in that Blackout wallet, you can then exchange it at a 1-to-1 ratio for SGAS. Now, SGAS is simply a NEP5 token version of gas that they have created to get around some of the limitations that were caused by gas's use of the unspent transaction model. You can exchange gas for SGAS, or you can click the little center icon to exchange your SGAS for gas, and that can be done at any time. So now that your Blackout wallet is loaded with SGAS, you can start charging your market and match balances. That'll allow you to buy, sell, lease, or clone gladiators, which all use the market balance, or you can enter the arena matches using the match balance. You can charge these balances or withdraw them at any time from within the game app, but note that the match balance extraction will take a day or two because this has to go through a manual review process. So before we start exploring the game, let's do a little overview about how the gladiators themselves work. So the gladiators themselves are non-fungible assets. That means every single one is unique. There are pretty much limitless combinations of stats, skills, weapons, and appearances. Once you own a gladiator, it is completely yours. You can then trade it with people, you can use it to create new gladiators through a cloning mechanism that we'll cover later, or you can of course enter them into arena matches. Each gladiator has one of 4 basic attributes. These are HP, which is just the size of your health pool, strength, which is the amount of damage that you'll deal, speed, which determines who attacks first and allows you to make combo attacks, and also agility, which both affects your chance to actually hit an enemy and also contributes a little bit of damage. Each gladiator also has an element, of which there are 4 types. There is earth, water, fire, and air. Now these have bonus damage against each other. Any of you have played Pokemon, you'll know pretty much what I'm talking about. It's like type effectiveness. So earth deals an extra 25% damage against water gladiators, water will deal the extra damage against fire, fire does bonus damage against wind, and then wind has bonus damage back against earth. You can also use a full team of gladiators using only one element, which will give them an extra 20% damage. Gladiators each have their own weapons. These have a chance to be activated each round but won't necessarily be used, but they can also offer some enhancements to your gladiator abilities. There's also a chance that your weapon will be thrown, which will deal damage, but it removes any stat bonuses offered by holding the weapon. Gladiators also have their own skills, which are divided into 3 types: active, passive, and dynamic. Active skills are a bit like weapons in that they have a chance to activate, and they offer things like boosts or special attacks. Passive skills are always active and can stack together, making them quite powerful, and then dynamic skills are only triggered when you're actually attacked. For example, a parry skill will give you a benefit when you're attacked. Right, so now we've traded our gas for SGAS, we've charged up our market and match balances, and we've covered the gladiators. Now it's time to explore the menus. The first thing you'll see is the My Gladiator tab. From here we can see all of our currently owned gladiators, which you can then filter or sort through. Clicking on any individual gladiator will give you access to a more detailed overview of their weapons and skills, and then from this menu you can also clone, sell, or lease your gladiator's genes, which we will get into later. You can also flip through to the pricing information, see which gladiators it was cloned from, view your attributes, or see which clones have been generated from that gladiator. You can also hit the sell button, which will open up a sale page where you can define an initial price and then an ending price. And then depending on the length of the sales cycle that you determine, the price will drop by a displayed amount each hour. If you're looking to actually buy gladiators, you can hop into the Market tab. As with the My Gladiator page, you can filter or sort through the gladiators to find one that you'd like to buy. You can then click on it to open the same context menu as before, with some pricing information and again the same detailed overview. You can also save a gladiator that you like the look of by hitting the like button in the top right corner, which will make it easier to find again in the future. From this page, you can buy any gladiators at their listed price. This works just like an ordinary blockchain transaction, so once you've bought it, it is now yours. Down at the bottom of this page, you will find some more filters. The My Like tab will show any gladiators that you've liked, and Gen 0 will show the original release gladiators. The For Sale tab will obviously show the gladiators that are for sale, and Leasing will show you the gladiators that you can pay to use their genetics in the cloning process. And then the All tab will show a combination of the two. In the next tab, we have the Arena where you will do your battles. Now, activities in this tab require the use of your match balance with the exception of the Training Room. The Training Room is free and it allows you to test your gladiators in 1v1 matches. You can do this by clicking the plus button to add a gladiator to a team, and then you hit save. Now you can refresh the challenger list, pick someone to fight against, and let the two duke it out in a friendly match. This is a really good place to test skills and types to figure out which gladiators you actually want to have on your 5-man team, because any of the tournaments you enter will require 5-man gladiator teams. Down at the bottom, you'll find access to the Copper, Silver, and Gold Cups. These are 8-player tournaments with their own entry fees and rewards. These cups require 5 gladiators to enter, and you actually don't need to wait around to start the game. You can just enter, leave the app, and come back later to check on the results. Keep in mind that gladiators that are currently being cloned, leased, or sold cannot be added to teams. So the last part of this game is the creation of new gladiators. This is done by cloning 2 gladiators together. Now you can either clone 2 of your own gladiators, which currently costs 0.05 gas, or you can clone 1 of your own gladiators with some leased genetics. If you want to clone your own gladiators, you can just head to the gladiators page, hit the clone button, head back to the My Gladiator page again and select the next one for cloning. Alternatively, instead of selecting a second one of your own gladiators to clone it with, you can head into the marketplace, drop into the leasing section, and then choose a gladiator to clone them with. Because you're doing this with another player's gladiator, you will have to pay the price set by that player. So it's an extra fee if you go this route, but it allows you to get access to some more interesting genetics that you might not already have. You can also lease your own gladiators using the gene option on the gladiators page, where you can set the price the same as you would when you sell gladiators. And that's going to be it for this one. We hope you all enjoyed it, and you'll be able to find links to NewEconoLabs website, the CryptoGladiator website, and to neonewstoday.com down in the description box below.